What's up, everyone? Just chilling, shredding a little bit, trying to get warmed up. I have some chorus on. What do you guys think of this sound with the chorus? What plugin / amp is this? This is a McLaughlin plugin, so it's from Polychrome DSP. It's the McLaughlin suite. How do you pick those ascending and descending 4 patterns? Like, depends on, like, one string, that would be alternate picking. But if you're going to do ascending and descending, like, across multiple strings, you would go. That would also be alternate picking because it's easier to alternate pick even note groupings rather than odd note groupings. If you're going to do odd note groupings, then typically it's a little easier to economy pick. So that's why 3 notes per string is so easy, you know, economy picking. When you do the arpeggios too, it has such a nice sound to it. Yeah. you can do that with arpeggios too, descending fours. What pick are you using today? I'm using a Dunlop Altex 1.0. Altex Sharp 1.0. Yeah, it's pretty good. And it's so good that I've been using this guitar pick, this exact guitar pick for like, I don't know, like 10 years. That's how good it is, that for this long I've been using it. Don't you lose picks? Yeah, I lose like all of them typically, but it's not a big deal because I usually play them and then they get worn out. So if I lose them, it's not really a big deal. And then I just have a couple packs that I have chilling somewhere and then go to those and then lose those, and then the cycle tends to repeat. So it's not a big deal. Check out this lick. This is from my Insta licks. If you want the tabs to that, the link is in the description. But yeah, this is from Insta licks. This is a really cool lick. It's really hard to play, actually. I kind of use that as a warm-up in a lot of ways. Let's try it on the bridge pickup. It's cool because you actually do a key change with pentatonic scales. I like that a lot, actually. That's really cool. My record is more than 1 year of playing the exact same pick. Dunlop Jazz 3. That's really good. I mean, that doesn't happen all that often for me. I mean, I've lost like $40 picks more than once, so yeah. Every blue chip pick I've ever had, I've lost, unfortunately. Those are great picks, but I lose them every single time. I've had like 2 or 3 of them, and they were the nice Jazz 3 XL ones. It was cool because like I was playing it and I liked it, and then one day I was like, where'd it go? Dang. Who is your idol and influence? Who is your idol and playing influence? I like Bach. He always has unlimited material I could study, you know? Just listen to it and then you're like, dang, I should study this. string gauges you use, I use 8/8 through 38 typically, or is it 36? I can't remember. I like both though. Or actually, I think they are 38s, 8 through 38. I'm going to take the chorus off and mess around with some... Actually, I'm just going to completely change the sound. Do you think since your name has the two best things in guitar, a Strat and Marshall, it's influenced you to be super good, like blues? Saraceno is really good at blues. I'm not really sure who that is, but I'll check it out. I'll check him out and see his guitar playing. If you're saying he's really good, then I'll definitely check it out. But yeah, that actually does have a lot to do with it, I think, because like since I was named after it, I kind of felt like, yeah, I should probably get good at guitar. So that's a good observation, yeah, for sure. Great playing as usual. Do you know any Guthrie Govan licks? Not really, but I know he does a lot of tapping, like I've seen him do that. What setting is that? Using the McLaughlin? I'm not sure what preset this is. I just clicked on a random one. It's called Impress Me, but I'm about to change it because I'm feeling like I want something different as far as effects. Something like really cool. But this is cool too. How about this? You can just click on any of them and they sound good. What's that one? This is I think it's Magic Garden 2. Yeah, Magic Garden 2. Sounds good, doesn't it? It's in the acoustic section. It's pretty easy to find, to be honest. They're all good. I mean, let's go to Hype Cleans in this folder, I guess. Listen to any Tony McAlpine? Yeah, he's great. I'm gonna check out another sound. Let's try this. Still warming up. This is cool, but it has I need to get the noise gate correct. How about this? This is called Jack Butler. Oh, that's a lot of gain. Now this is the one I created. Listen to this. These are the kind of sounds I kind of create with like any plugin. Hey Strat, what gear did you use to record your album? I'm using the McLaughlin plugin a lot for it right now. Some STL tone stuff as well. I use that too. You want to hear my tone on STL tones? This is my sound I use for like Marshall-like sounds. Actually, this isn't the correct Marshall sound. This is the Marshall one. Turn the gate up a little bit. So this is my tone with STL tones I use. Turn this up a little bit for you. Hey Strat, what happened to your Buckethead guitar? I still have it. Still have it. Or so would you be opposed to sending a tone or uploading a few of your tones? I would love to play around with them. You can do that? I could upload my tones, and I mean, I wouldn't mind. What's your string gauge? I'm using 8 through 38. This is like my Marshall sound. Brand new strings, by the way. These strings are fresh. Are you interested in featuring on an album as a guest solo appearance with a bunch of other prominent musicians? That would be cool. How 8 through 38 feel compared to 9 through 42? It feels a lot different, my friend. I mean, there's a reason I don't use 9 through 42, and that's because I'm not a big fan of having to, you know, do this. That's bending strings with less, you know, with less effort, essentially. Well, with more effort if you're using 9s, and if you're using 8s, I mean, and I just love being able to, you know, what do you guys think of this STL tones sound? I'll show you the other one. I only got a couple presets created with STL tones right now because I upgraded my studio setup and got a bunch of new equipment, so I haven't actually created all my old presets yet. So this is also like a Marshall kind of sound as well, I believe, at least. It's like a Marshall. The other one was like a Plexi. This is like a different kind of Marshall. Don't those break often? No, they don't. This is a really great sound as well. I like this one a lot. The other one has more of a classic sound, whereas this one has more of like a modern, I guess, sound. It's very, I don't know. Very tube-like. It almost sounds like a Mesa in a way. has that very Mesa Boogie dual rectifier sound. Rhythm patch? This could be used as a rhythm patch, but probably would go for the other Marshall, preferably, just because this has more of a... I mean, this could be technically a rhythm patch. I tend to have sounds that could be both rhythm and lead at the same time, so yeah. Your playing is an inspiration, man. You inspire me to practice more and get better. Hey, that's awesome. Thank you so much. This is a cool chord progression. You use A to E flat? Typically I would if I was to play in E flat. It's once you get to like D standard, I would probably go for the 9s or maybe 8.5s. But yeah. I just found you. You are the best. You know all the licks. How many years have you been playing guitar? Hey, thank you so much for the support. How many years have you been playing guitar? So that is a good question. So I started in August of 2008. So this August, that will mean I've been playing for like 15 years. Oh, let's change the sound. Maybe I should try a different amp right here. Let's try this amp. This is like a Eddie Van Halen kind of amp. This is like a Victory amp, I believe. I'm not fully sure if that's what this is based off of, but it kind of looks like one. That's a good sound. All these amps are great. I need to turn that gate up a little bit. That gate will make that Hey Strat, do you yeah, the gate will make it so it's not, you don't hear that buzz as much. Hey Strat, do you ever play the Hungarian minor scale? I strongly suggest you do. It will change your life. You know, I use it a little bit here and there. here and there. This is where the chromatic note, isn't it? I know there's a chromatic. There's a chromatic in the part of the Hungarian minor scale. Yeah, that's sometimes hard to pronounce with all these different words I'm using. But yeah, that's a great scale. It's cool. Oh, it's like this. Right on. Thanks for the perspective. I've been playing for 2 years and find myself gradually playing much lighter gauges. The less tension, the better. Yeah, you're going to be better off in most cases with 8s. I mean, the main thing I suggest is 8s because of the vibrato. You know, if your vibrato could use some improvement, I really do suggest 8s. But if you're more of a rhythm player, maybe just don't use 8s, use 9s or 10s. But if you're looking to get really good at leads, yeah, leads, you're gonna kind of need 8. Well, you don't need 8s, but if you really could use some improvement on your vibrato and string bending ability, probably 8s are your better option, at least for now. I mean, if you really want to go back to 9s because you feel there's a difference in tone, then go for it. But to be honest, yeah, 8s, you can't go wrong. I mean, rhythms still sound fine. Love from India. Hey, thank you so much for the support. If you pull your tones out of the McLaughlin preset, could you add a link to this live, Google Drive or OneDrive, or however you upload stuff? Yeah, I would have to figure that out. I could do that. Do you like Gibsons? Are they harder to shred on them? Shredding on a Gibson, are they hard? I mean, I prefer more of a Strat style guitar, so like this Kiesel Theos is more optimal for me, or like my Kiesel Delos or headless Delos, better for me as far as shredding, just because, I mean, I like Gibsons, are great. It's just that kind of guitar for me isn't the same as like a super strat kind of guitar because there's no single coils. I need single coils to get that, you know, sound. So I kind of like having single coils, and also I kind of like, you know, the shape of this guitar. It's just a lot more comfortable to sit down with. But yeah, I could shred on a Gibson, but it's not my preferable kind of guitar, I guess. Like a Les Paul is what I'm kind of thinking of when I say Gibson. SG is a little bit more comfortable, I would say. But I like the Les Paul better as far as, I don't know, I just always prefer the Les Paul over an SG, but Flying V, I mean, maybe if you had some single coils, Engve does that. It can maybe sound more like the way I want it to, but yeah. Hopefully that answers your question. Sitting down with a Les Paul is such a chore. LOL. I love it, but I'm usually standing with it. Yeah, it tends to be uncomfortable. It's always sliding. It's like, ugh. It's kind of annoying. It's probably a better guitar to stand up with, to be honest. And also another thing with Les Pauls, they don't have a trem. So if I'm gonna play a Les Paul, I'm just gonna go with a Telecaster because at least you can sit down with it. You know what I mean? A Telecaster or a Tele style guitar shape is a lot more comfortable than a Les Paul. And in my opinion, they sound better. So what I did was with my Kiesel guitar, with my Kiesel Retro Solo, which is like a Les Paul, which is like a Telecaster, I made it like a Les Paul with the same wood. So as the body wood, I went with mahogany, and then I went with plain maple as the top. So you kind of get that Les Paul sound. And then you get the, benefits of a Telecaster type guitar. So yeah, that's kind of like what I did. Instead of having to, play a big old heavy Les Paul, which, I mean, there's nothing wrong with a heavy Les Paul. They do sound great. It's just, it's always sliding. And yeah, that's mainly it. It's always sliding, and there's no... Hold on. There's no trem on a what's it called? On a what's it called? A Telecaster. That's what I was thinking. Do you know Anton Perrin? Do you know Anton O'Perrin? If you do, what do you think of him? He's great. I remember his videos from a long time ago, and he's great. I mean, very impressive. Gibson must have heard you? I don't know. That I don't know. But I do have some Gibsons. I actually have a 1962 Gibson SG. I also have a Buckethead Gibson Les Paul, and I used to have a Gibson Les Paul Studio, which I got rid of, and then I got a Fender American Special Strat in place of that guitar. So it was kind of like a trade. Well, I didn't trade. I sold the guitar, and then I got that guitar with the money. And then yeah, that's that red Strat in Candy Apple Red that I used to play all the time. I don't know if I have any videos with that old Les Paul, but yeah. But at the end of the day, I'm always going to prefer a Strat style guitar. It's just how I've always played guitar, is with a Strat style guitar. So this Kiesel Theos is very good. This is like my super Strat guitar. If I want to be able to do the things like a Floyd Rose can do, like, yeah, this would be the guitar. If you're gonna look for like a super strat, this is my favorite. I love it. Hi Shred, Lord, thank you for the compliment. What's going on? Can you play some Hendrix? I can. I love some Hendrix. But I probably do actually kind of got to get going now. So thank you to everyone who joined. And I'll be back on a live stream next week around this time. So thank you to everyone who supported and joined the live stream. I really appreciate it. And yeah, see you guys next time.